Base building is one of the biggest and perhaps one of the best features of No Man's Sky, and it gives us the ability to create some totally epic or totally random outposts and sculptures. What I really enjoy doing is showing off some of the most amazing bases I've seen recently that were created by other No Man's Sky players. And I'll also be giving you the portal coordinates and the galaxy they're in so you can check them out for yourselves as well. And honestly guys, every single one of these bases are freaking awesome, so you are in for a real treat today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check them out. Now, as with all of my videos where I post coordinates to amazing bases, if you do want to check them out for yourself, you will need to have quick access to a portal and have unlocked all 16 other portal glyphs so you can use that portal to its full potential. But don't worry if you haven't yet got access to a portal or haven't yet got all 16 portal glyphs, because I have got you covered. I have created videos in the past going over absolutely everything you need to know about portals, including the quickest way of finding them, and I've also done a video showing by far the fastest way to find all 16 portal glyphs. So check those out. I'll leave a link to both of those videos in the description below for you. It's also worth noting that not all of these bases are in the starter galaxy Euclid. One of them happens to be in the Paradise Galaxy Eissentam, and if you've never been there before, don't worry because I've got you covered there as well. I have created a video before showing you the fastest way to get there, and it won't take you long at all. But one of the quickest ways would be to first check out the featured bases, which you can see at the portal on board this space anomaly. Now sometimes these happen to be in Eissentam or other galaxies, and you can warp directly to them in an instant. And not to mention, those featured bases are really cool to check out as well if you haven't done so already. I'll leave a link to the video that I did in the description as well, just in case. First up though, we are starting off in the starter galaxy Euclid, and I got these coordinates of this base from a comment on my previous Amazing Bases YouTube video. Now, this base goes by the name of Cyberfrost 3K, and it's created by YouTube user I'm a Person. I suspect, judging by the name and the design of this pretty darn large base, that it has taken inspiration from the Cyberpunk genre, and maybe the Cyberpunk game. There are multiple tall buildings, all of which you can go and explore by the way, bright colours, lots of detail, and it is attached to a colossal archive, which just makes it seem even bigger. Now, I've come across a few bases in my time that are attached to these, and they are always very well built and full of detail. Now, Cyberfrost 3K is absolutely no different here. I absolutely love the fact that you can go and explore it in its entirety, like you can go up all the buildings, and they aren't just there for a show. The rooms are full of various things, you'll have to explore to find out what they're all full of, and there's also a rooftop viewing platform with a nice fireplace, which of course is needed on a planet like this because it is feckin' freezing. Anyway, my dumb ass was enjoying this base so much that I forgot to take a photo of its coordinates, so you're just going to have to bear with me and listen to me telling you them. Now, I will put them on the screen as well, but you want to be in Euclid, and the portal coordinates are Balloon, Sunset, Sunset, Dragonfly, Sunset, Eclipse, Galaxy, Bird, Diplo, Sunset, Rocket, and finally a Galaxy. The second base in this video takes us to the Paradise Galaxy Eissentam, and it's a smaller base than Cyberfrost, but still just as damned impressive nonetheless. In fact, I think this base is one of the most unique ones that I have ever seen in all my years of doing these videos. It goes by the name of Zaratania, aka Turtletown, and it was created by Reddit user u/Tosk777. And you can see straight away where it's got its name from because it is built upon a giant holographic turtle. And again, I must admit, this is a first for me in No Man's Sky. I've never seen a base built on top of a giant holographic creature, and it's pretty damn awesome, if I don't say so myself. And this awesome little base also delivers another first for me, and well, that is all the holographic creatures surrounding the base, so in the streets, up on the top. I mean, sure, I've seen holographic creatures in other bases, but this one actually makes the little town kind of feel alive. You've got creatures working in stores, behind a bar. I mean, of course there's a bar. Creatures having drinks outside the bar, doing other various jobs at the shops, and on top, in the centre of the base, is what I can only assume to be the ruler of this little town and their bodyguards, I guess. The base itself is incredibly well built, and you can truly see it being a little inhabited town for these guys. It really does feel alive. And if you want to come and visit Zaratania, aka Turtle Town, then the portal coordinates should be on your screen now, and again just remind you, you'll want to be in the 10th galaxy Eissentam. Heading on back into Euclid now, this next base goes by the name of Citadel of Boundary Stone. And straight up, I've just got to say the design of this base is pretty damn staggering. I absolutely love it. It makes me realise that I cannot make a base look this good to save my life. But that's also why I show off your bases instead, because you guys are far better than I am at building them. Anyway, Citadel is built on top of those new floating landmasses that we got from the World's Part 1 update. The main building, or I should say the most standout building of the three, reminds me of Star Wars, but I can't for the life of me remember which movie it's in. Anyway, there is a river going right through the middle of this base, which looks so freaking great. There is a bridge connecting this floated landmass to the neighbouring floating landmass, and that looks awesome as well. And there are waterfalls coming off the side for extra environmental impact. There is a really well done courtyard in the middle of the buildings with some statues, and of course you can explore all of these buildings, well, in full. I would highly recommend you come and visit Citadel of Boundary Stone, and if you were to do exactly that, you'll want to be in Euclid, as I said, and the portal coordinates should be on your screen now. Enjoy folks, this is a good one. Moving on up even further into the air now, and if you are a big Star Trek fan, I reckon you'd probably recognise this base from a mile off. And if not, well, here's a clue. The base goes by the name of DS9, aka Deep Space Nine, and it was created by Reddit user CaptainKlaus, and straight off the bat, you can see it was designed off the Deep Space Nine space station. And I must admit, it is really freaking accurate. It looks exactly like it. Now, seeing bases like this makes me wonder just how on earth you guys can build such things. Goodness me. This is seriously impressive, and I must admit, I did find myself just kind of looking at it in awe before I actually stepped inside the damn thing. And if you're wondering, you can explore every inch of it from top to bottom as well, and of course around the entire thing. In the centre is where there is a bit more going on with various decorations and stalls and all that good stuff, but guys, just look at it. This is one of the most impressive and one of the most accurate orbital bases that I've ever come across when exploring bases in No Man's Sky. Just wow. Seriously, come and check it out. It is in the starter galaxy Euclid, and the portal coordinates to come and see it should be on your screen just now. Kudos, CaptainKlaus. What a base. This next base delivers yet another No Man's Sky first for me, and that is a roller coaster. It's freaking massive. Now, this roller coaster base, which goes by the name of, and I'm definitely going to pronounce this wrong, Montana Russa Anomalia Singular. Don't know what language that is, maybe Italian? Anyway, it was created by Reddit user Cadardo, and at first when I saw this base from a photo, I just thought, wow, that looks pretty cool. But then I realised you can actually ride the roller coaster using your exocraft. And I didn't expect that. So basically, if you stroll on up to the main area, you can jump on inside and spawn an exocraft, and then go right ahead and ride said roller coaster. Now, I tried this in first person initially because I thought it would look cooler, but, well, you know, who wants to look at it in third person? I mean, well folks, this is how it turned out when I tried riding this roller coaster in first person in exocraft. Now, as you could see, I couldn't see what the hell was going on because the boosters were so damn fast and there were so many of them. So eventually, I got my exocraft stuck in the roller coaster with no way out. So basically, I had to start again in third person, which wasn't a million miles better. That's probably down to my skills. But at least I managed to complete the roller coaster, and this was including doing a loop and getting all the way to the jump at the end. I would absolutely love to see how this looks in VR. I mean, if it looks better than this, hopefully it does. So if you're watching this video and you play No Man's Sky in VR, please leave a comment on how it is and maybe a video as well on your channel so we can all check it out. The roller coaster itself is very well made either way, and it looks freaking awesome, and as I said, it's bloody massive. And not only is this base a giant awesome roller coaster which you can go on through with an exocraft, but there are other things you can explore in the very near vicinity as well, including this Ferris wheel, this carousel, and a big ball kind of thing. Anyway, this planet is also absolutely littered with other awesome bases, so get yourselves here to check all of them out, but mainly to ride the roller coaster. And to do that, you'll want to be in Euclid, and the portal coordinates should be on your screen right about now. With this being the last Amazing Bases video of 2024, and with the holiday season coming right up, I figured I just had to add a little bonus to the end of this video and show you a No Man's Sky Christmas base, or perhaps more accurately, a planet that is absolutely full of No Man's Sky Christmas bases, and it can be found in the Euclid galaxy. I could show you them all, but for the purpose of this video, I'll only show you this bar and restaurant underneath a giant metal Christmas tree, then you guys can come to this planet and explore the rest of them when I give you the coordinates in just a second. Now, as you'd expect on a planet full of Christmas bases, it's very, very cold and covered in snow, which is just how we like it. This base that I'm showing you anyway, as I said, is a giant metal Christmas tree, where you can venture on inside, and then you'll find a restaurant and a bar. I think more often than not when I visit other players' bases, there is a bar. Like, regardless of what base that tends to be. Now this base, and many others on this planet though, will certainly get you into the Christmas spirit, so I'd highly recommend you come and check all of them out. They are also all incredibly well built as well. So as I said, you want to be in Euclid, and the portal coordinates to the planet should be on your screen right about now. Enjoy folks, they're really fucking good. I would like to thank those of you who have commented on my previous base videos, linking your bases so I can showcase them on my channel. Keep up the good work folks, I really enjoy visiting these bases you've created, so if you're watching this and have a base you'd like us to see and perhaps you'd like me to showcase, please leave us the galaxy it is in along with the portal coordinates to them, and of course make sure they're uploaded as well. You never know, they may get featured in my next base showcase video. Honestly guys, when I see some of the creations you have made, it totally makes me realise a couple of things about my own base building skills. And the first one is that I have nowhere near as much imagination to come up with some of these bases, like you. And secondly, I neither have the skill nor the patience to build them just as well either. So keep the bases coming in guys. Who knows, if I get enough comments, I may make this a monthly feature of the channel rather than a quarterly feature. Also, let me know in the comments which one of these bases in this video was your favourite. And there you have it folks, there are some of the most amazing bases that I have come across recently. As I said, let me know which one was your favourite, and don't forget, if you've created some truly epic bases and would like them featured on a new episode of Amazing Bases, please leave a comment below, again with the coordinates and the galaxy they're in. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed checking out these awesome bases, and if you are still here, it would be totally awesome if you could support my channel by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. You can now become a channel member as well, and as always, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one.